Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ginra Firdaus. Today I'm going to present my project, a social linguistic study on speech style in Syarah Madani on TikTok podcast. Don't waste your time and focus what you can control. Background of study. Linguistic is the scientific study of language covering grammar, meaning, and speech sounds. Social linguistics focus on how social factors such as age, gender, and social class shape language variation like dialect, slang, and code mixing. The researchers chose sociolinguistics because they are interested in how language change across contexts, how it reflects, identify, and how social media influence everyday communication. A research question. How does Sarah Al-Madani use different speech style throughout her TikTok podcast episode? Don't waste your time and focus what you can control and what purpose do this style serve in her message delivery. The second question, what social media situational factor shaped the way Sarah Al-Madani sees or adopt her speech styles during the podcast episode? Description research object. This podcast episode is chosen because Sarah Al-Madani, although non-public figure, naturally saved her speaking style across different situations. In her TikTok podcast, she used a mix of motivational, casual, and assertive tones, showing clear variation in speech style. The content is widely shared and reflects real-time digital communication, making it relevant for sociolinguistic analysts. Her spontaneous and authentic way of speaking provides rich data to observe how language adapts to audience expectation on fast-paced platform in TikTok. Research objective and benefit. This research aims to identify the speech style used by Sarah Al-Madani in her TikTok podcast, see how different situational influence her way of speaking, and understand why she chose certain style of connect with her audience. The study is useful because it shows how speech works in a fast digital platform, gives a real example for sociolinguistic learning, and helps content creators use language more effectively. It also provides a simple reference for students and researching studying speech style in online media. Theoretical framework. This study is based on the idea that people change the way they speak depending on the situation and who is listening. It used Joe's 5 speech styles to see how Sarah Al-Madani switched her tone and language in the TikTok podcast. It also used the idea of stylist variation to look at changes in vocabulary and intonation. Bell's audience design theory helps explain how she adjusts her speech to match her TikTok audience. Together, these theories help users understand what speech style she used and why she used them in a fast and digital platform like TikTok. Okay, there's analysis and discussion. Speech style, frozen, and sentence. I have a total, complete surrender to God. And a formal, the only power you have is self-control. When you try to control everything, that's when you lose control. And as we got a consultative, the sentence is, do you think that affects you in a more positive way? That's a next casual. The sentence is like, guess what? That's it. It's as easy as that. We barely issue word. Next, intimate. The sentence like, my life might be crumbling from every corner. And next, I had to be sitting with you and you wouldn't even notice. The speaker change speech style depending on what they want to say. They use a formal language when giving a consultative style during interview question, and usual Casper like guess what to sound relaxed. The speaker becomes more intimate when sharing personal feelings and use a frozen style in spiritual praises. These changes make the message feel clear, natural, and emotional for the audience. And last, then we got a conclusion. In conclusion, Sir Al Madani changed her speech style through the TikTok podcast to make her message clearer and more engaging. She used formal language for advice, a consultative tone during the interview, casual expression to stay relaxed, intimate language when we share personal feelings, and a frozen style for the spiritual ideas. This shift helped her connect with the audience in a natural and effective way. This study shows that flexible speech style are important for good communication and fast digital platform like TikTok. Okay, so this is my reference in Copland in 2007. Style, language variation, and identify Cambridge University Press. Ferguson Chan, 1994, Dialect Register and Genre, working assumption about convalidation in Waterfield and Open Anthropology, in Charles M. 1967. The 5 Club Linguistic Association identified the style of English. And this is my presentation. I'm sorry. I apologize if I made a mistake. Thank you.